Training camp isn't just about preparing for the season. It's about survival. And for a handful of Atlanta Falcons, this might be their last shot to prove they belong. From young players fighting injuries to veterans trying to hold off rising rookies, the pressure is on. So today, we're diving into the four Falcons with the most to lose in training camp. And let me tell you, some of these names might surprise you. Let's get into it. Individual number 1, Troy Andersen. Now, I love Troy Andersen's upside. He's a freak athlete who ran a 4.42 at 243 pounds. But let's be honest, availability is the best ability, and he simply has not had it. Since being drafted in the second round in 2022, Troy has played just 9 games over the last 2 seasons. A shoulder injury in 2023, then a knee injury in 2024, and now he hasn't even been seen at open practices at all this year. This opens the door wide open for Divine Diablo, the former Raider who's been running with the first team next to Caden Ellis. He's got length, speed, and even wore the green dot in OTAs. Raheem Morris has praised his intelligence and presence behind the ball. Now, let's be honest. If Andersen doesn't come into camp healthy and ready to go, not only could he lose his starting job, he could be on the outside looking in on this roster altogether. Next up, Dee Alford. Now, this may not come as a surprise to anyone, but he has a lot to lose. He started 11 games at nickel corner last season, but his performance was a mixed bag. Now the Falcons used a valuable day 3 pick on Billy Bowman Jr., and trust me, they didn't draft him to sit on the bench. Bowman has been fiery, competitive, and a perfect scheme fit for Jeff Ulbricht's defense. And don't forget about Clark Phillips III as well. He's waiting in the wings too. Now, Dee is in technically his final year of his deal, and if he stumbles early, this coaching staff won't hesitate to move on. The talent behind him is too deep and too hungry for them to mess with Dee, honestly. Now, he's got to come out swinging in camp, or he could be the odd man out in a suddenly crowded defensive back room. Third name, Ryan Nece. Now let's talk about a name that a lot of you have probably heard but didn't really associate with this list, and that's Ryan Nece. Why? Because he's the guy that's tasked to replace Drew Dalman, one of the best centers in the entire league last year. Now, Nece filled in admirably when Dalman went down in 2024, but starting 17 games and being the anchor for a rookie quarterback like Michael Penix, that's a whole different ballgame. The scrutiny will be intense. He will not be battling for his job in camp like others, but make no mistake, he will be underneath the microscope. Any bad snaps, missed protections, or chemistry issues with Penix, and the heat will turn up fast. Atlanta also didn't bring in another center during free agency or the draft, meaning that they trust in Nece. Now he has to go out there and earn it. Finally, last individual with the most to lose, Jordan Fuller. Now, as of now, I believe Jordan Fuller is penciled in as the starter next to Jesse Bates, but for how long, honestly? The Falcons spent high picks on Xavier Watts, and they have DeMarco Hellams returning from injury. Both of those guys are physical, instinctive, and pushing for serious snaps. This team has made it clear they want the rookies to play early. Fuller may start the season, but he'll have to fight every single day to keep that spot. One slip up, and it could be the Watts show by mid-season. Don't sleep on Hellams either. He was flashing big-time potential before going down last year. Now healthy, he's hungry to carve out a role. Fuller has experience, sure, but he also has a bullseye on his back. So he needs to have a phenomenal camp to keep that spot. So there you have it. Troy Andersen, Dee Alford, Ryan Nece, and Jordan Fuller, 4 Falcons with everything to prove this camp. Whether it's job security, long-term value, or just staying healthy, this summer could define the future of their careers. Let me know down in the comment, who do you think has the most to lose? And who do you believe will rise up to the challenge? And if you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And if you want to see more videos like this, check this one out right here. And like always, peace.